What's good, YouTube?
What's good, y'all? What's going on?
We got another talk for y'all today. You know what I mean? We just hit a leg day.
Oh, yeah.
Put that work in, you already know.
Devious leg day.
Yes, sir. We're going to throw that up on Instagram. Aki Lord, and drop your tag.
It's Devin 7. For now. I kind of like it, but if I think of a new name, I'm going to change it. But it's Devin 7, you know?
Is, as in ISS?
Yeah.
ISS?
ISIS.
It's like, is Devin 7.
Yes, sir.
And Aki Lord, you already know what's going on.
But yeah, we just coming back to y'all, you know, every day we think about some different stuff, could be the same stuff, but we thinking about some high intellectual stuff.
Yeah, always thinking on improvements in life and the meaning, trying to find the meaning. You know what I mean?
And if y'all don't know, that's what our channel is all about, is just trying to improve day by day as people. And if people watch it and, take something from it, that's wonderful.
Yep, we all have different struggles, and we it's pretty much the same, but it's different. You know what I mean? We're all human. Mm-hmm. We struggle with the same things. Mm-hmm. We're gonna experience a lot of the same things. A lot of people have. They start at a different levels, worse struggles. You know what I mean? Everyone has struggles though. There's always something that you could work on and improve in your life and think about and try to find the meaning.
Yeah, ain't nobody in the world perfect. And ain't nobody can sit there and tell you that they got everything figured out and don't got nothing they can improve.
Yeah, facts.
And we can start by talking about that for a little bit. Kind of like when you excel in something, let's say, and by excel I don't mean perfect, but you kind of like it's something that you're confident in to a certain extent. It could be working out, that could be, just anything that makes your confidence go up and feel like you got an edge on some people. That's wonderful. It's great for the mental, and it's just a wonderful thing to, that confidence to have. You need that. But also, while having that confidence, you gotta understand that because you excel in one thing, doesn't mean that you don't have nothing else to work on. Like, don't let that run your life. Don't let that be the fuel for your confidence. You gotta realize that you excel in one thing, and then actively you should be working on other things in the process of excelling at one thing. So you're in the gym every day. You can't let that just fuel you and think, okay, I'm in the gym, like, I'm good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, if you are a master at one thing, that doesn't mean you don't have nothing else to work on. And that goes into, like, what am I trying to say?
I don't know. Hold up. Maybe we should do this somewhere else. I'm hearing, like, little voices and shit. Where you want to do this bit at? In your room or something? Do that shit. Yo, YouTube, what's going on?
What's going on, YouTube?
It's the Aki Lord.
Yeah, it's Devin back.
We're Jalen, you know what I mean? If you want to say my government.
The government.
But we just got back from hitting a devious leg day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna come to y'all with some reels on that on the Aki Lord channel and Devin.
It's Devin 7 on the Instagram and the TikTok. It's Devin 2 S's on that.
Not it's Devin 7.
You already know.
Yes, sir. But yeah, we got another talk today. I mean, we had some. We always thinking, you know what I mean, on trying to find the meaning in our own lives, and everyone should be able to do the same. You know what I mean? If you're not looking for the meaning and looking for the lessons and trying to improve and get better every day, then
day by day.
I don't even know what you're doing. Honestly, you're kind of just taking up space.
It's almost like you gotta challenge yourself, because a lot of people, and this is another topic right here I just thought of, a lot of people will go on the internet and challenge people they have no idea what they think about, what they really do on the daily, because they don't show you everything. You want to challenge somebody else, but do you challenge yourself?
Facts.
Do you challenge yourself intellectually?
Yeah.
Do you hold yourself accountable? Because
I see a lot of you see a lot of that on social media, a lot of judging others.
Off of
people got something to say, and it's really to people, like, it'd be people with, like, really no motion on their own Instagram. Like, what are you doing on a daily? Like, and post about it.
Yeah, like, and having no motion is fine, but when you're not holding yourself accountable and trying to improve, but then you're
holding someone else accountable. Like, who do you think you are? Like, are you God or something?
And then even if you got motion and you're trying to hold somebody, I mean, holding somebody accountable is fine in a sense. It depends on what it is, but
it's how
judging
you do it.
Somebody and like giving your input on something, especially when someone's just trying to get better.
Yeah.
Even if you got all the money in the world, you got all the girls, you got everything, the cars, whatever.
Yeah.
You think you could, like, you really think you could judge someone and tell them how they should be doing something?
I feel like that's wasted energy that you be putting into yourself.
Yeah.
Judge yourself before you judge others. You know what I mean? There's always something we could improve on. Goes into our next topic. What we were talking about is improving different areas of your life and, not being content. Like if you improve in an area, let's say in work, I mean, you've been working long hours, you've been getting your money up, but you've been eating like crap. You know what I mean? You've been, you're out of shape. You know what I mean? You can't go up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath, or you're just eating a lot of processed junk food. You know what I mean? That's an area that you're neglecting. You know what I mean? So there's always room for improvement. It's pretty much where I'm getting at.
Yeah, don't think because you excel at something that you can't improve in different aspects of your life. Because a lot of people, you got to have confidence. A lot of things build confidence. We use the gym as a simple thing because that's something we do on the daily. You go to the gym every day and you're consistent in it for a couple of years, you will get that confidence. And you'll think, but you can't let that feel like you're perfect. You can't let that make you think.
Because you've been doing it for years, right? You get comfortable with the gym. It becomes a part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to challenge everyone to challenge yourself. Pretty much go outside your comfort zone. Once you become comfortable and adequate in a certain area, why get complacent? Why be satisfied with that? Either crank it up to a new level. I mean, if you're in the gym and you're good with the weightlifting and the bodybuilding exercise hypertrophy, then try to make sense of calisthenics. You know what I mean? Try to do some isometric workouts and incorporate bands and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, or do running. Try to get your cardio. Like, always look to reinvent yourself and challenge yourself and get outside that comfort zone, because that's how you grow. You know what I mean? When you're not when you're going past that comfort level, getting out of that comfort bubble. You know what I mean? Because you could be like, oh, I lift every day. You know what I mean? That's enough. But if you're in this bubble, this comfortable bubble, I don't care how much lifting you're doing. You know what I mean? Do some cardio. You know what I mean? Lock in on the diet. Learn about something. Not even on the weightlifting tip. Try to get outside your comfort zone.
Mentally improve. And I think that's one of the biggest things, because I see a lot, more so on the internet too, because, just off of, that's where you see a lot of people put their thoughts. But people say, oh, I go to the gym so I can do this. And it's like drink on the weekends or eat bad or, and that, I'm just using the gym as an example. That could be anything. I do this so I can do that. So you think because you're excelling in one part, you can't improve in another part. And I'm not gonna say you can't go drink, smoke, but more so, let's talk about the mental side. Like, you should be improving your mental, because again, a lot of people think they're better than people, and that's okay to have confidence. It's okay to have an ego, but mentally, you could always improve. You could always teach yourself something. You could always gain something from other people as well. And improve yourself. You should never, like you said, be comfortable or be content.
Yeah, that goes into the ego. What we were talking about is basically you're projecting. Don't project your ego outward to other people. You could use that energy. You know what I mean? On yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, let me think about that for a second.
You're kind of saying if you have an ego and you're looking at other people you're better
judging,
than them.
Pretty much they go on the judging tip again. You're better than them. You know what I mean?
And even thinking that, it's hard to say, to not think that, because I have an ego.
Yeah.
You have an ego, but you gotta. Some people have worse egos. You gotta keep it in check and use it on yourself.
Yeah, inward.
And that ego allows you to know that you could continue to improve.
Yeah.
That you could continue to achieve and excel in different things. Because if you have an ego because your body's looking nice, you work out every day, you could then use that ego on yourself and be like, all right, well, there's something else I want to do, who says I can't go and be great at that too?
Yeah, exactly. Use it to like encourage yourself. Like I could step into any realm and excel if I work hard enough. Like it's like building that confidence. You know what I mean? But if you excel in those areas and you look down upon people, you're projecting your ego outwards in a negative way. And it's not really you're kind of wasting that energy. You know what I mean? Judging others. I mean, it's better served for yourself, honestly.
Yeah, you're wasting that energy, and then I feel like 9 times out of 10, if you're doing that, there's probably some stuff you struggle with still within yourself. You might not really realize it or want to recognize it, but it's just the truth, because I feel like if you're projecting your ego out and you're putting judgment on people, or even thinking you're better than people that aren't doing one simple thing that you are doing in your life, it's like, well, are you even thinking about the other things that they might be doing, or that you might not be doing as good as someone else, because you don't know these people, you don't know, like.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, simple as that. We're gonna close that section off. We're gonna go into another thing, but the whole gist of the topic is instead of judging others, judge yourself. I mean, it's better. I mean, you can't change what other people do. You can't. That energy's better served on yourself. If you know what I mean, because we all have stuff to improve. No one's perfect. So who are we to judge? I mean, the only one that's perfect, you know what I mean, if you believe is God. So therefore, we're not God. We're human beings. We're capable of bad things, and we're capable of great things. And judge yourself so you can be more capable of the good things. You know what I mean? But next thing I want to talk about is I guess is what we're doing right now is like deep thought and reflection. I mean, a lot of people go through life, right? And they think like they don't look for the meaning. I don't know. I guess people think that they should be happy all the time. Like I see a lot of people on the internet, and I'm going back to the internet. Like not everyone is like this, you know what I mean? But on the internet, a lot of people like to what am I trying to say? I lost the thought for a second.
Hold on, I got you. So, yeah, kind of what you're saying. Some reflection.
Oh, looking for the meaning.
There you go.
So, a lot of people, yeah, they think that like they're just supposed to be like happy all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not really looking for like the lessons. Like they chalk it up to like bad luck. I had bad luck. It's like no, you're doing the same things. Like there's a pattern, and you're not reflecting and changing that pattern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like a different topic. Also, is like people thinking that they have to be happy all the time, and I see a lot of people, you know, and this is you could use this in relationships. Like people are like, oh, I wasn't happy. You know what I mean? He wasn't making me happy, and they got like kids and time invested. At some point, he was making you happy, and you think that you're supposed to be happy all the time. Like there aren't seasons in life where bad things are going to happen or you're going to be in a rough patch, you know what I mean? And it's like the commitment you make. You know what I mean? Especially like if you're married, like, and you're getting divorced because you're saying you're not happy. It's like who told you that you're supposed to be happy at all times?
Right.
Because there's bad times coming for everyone. You know what I mean? Like if you have loved ones, if you have a mother or father, siblings, at any point you could lose someone very close to you, and that's tragedy. And so if you think that you're supposed to be happy all the time, you're not going to be mentally strong enough.
You're not going to be prepared for that.
To handle that. It's gonna crush you. It's gonna debilitate you. It's gonna make you depressed.
Every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
You're like you were saying, your relationship, losing a loved one could be a reason that the relationship is so like, you know, you're separate from your partner, and then you want to get divorced. Like he was saying, like or with your kids,
financial hardship.
Your kids, financial hardship, like, and it's not like you gotta be insensitive, like, but you gotta things are bad. You're not gonna be happy all the time. Appreciate when you are happy.
Yes.
And then also when you're struggling, just appreciate that you're still, like, do the things that make you feel some sense of purpose, accomplishment, make you feel good about yourself, because you can appreciate that even though you're struggling, you're still pushing forward, and you're still, doing what you got to get done and doing what you got to do. You're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your kids, you're still providing for yourself and making sure you're mentally improving, because you might not be all the way there after something tragic happens. You might, it will hurt you.
Especially if you got kids, I mean, and you got like big responsibilities. You got a mortgage, you got bills to pay, you got kids. You can't let your emotions, debilitate you. Pretty much, like, you have to be able to put your emotions to the side and still do what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Because life, at the end of the day, it goes on. You're not always going to be happy, and if you expect to be happy, that's when a lot of, I think, I guess, like, you get in these depressive states. It drives you deeper. Yeah, you get deeper. You dig yourself in a deeper hole. Like, you can't even. Like, we have the ability to, like, kind of, like, push through and override, and you get that grit.
And that's what gives you that sense of accomplishment, like achievement, because
and you appreciate the good time. Like, when it does come back around and you got through that, you feel so, like, proud of yourself. Yeah, like, the hard things is what getting through the hard stuff is what really, like, is, like, the most satisfying and most, like, purposeful thing in life.
Yeah. Yeah, and that starts with even the littlest things. We're talking about death and losing a loved one and all that stuff, but that starts with the little things. That's where you practice that.
Yeah.
You practice that consistency no matter what. Because you could get laid off from a job and then, you're all depressed, but then 2 months later or a month later, you filed for an appointment, a month later you're back out, and now you're all happy again, but you were all depressed, not doing nothing for that whole month, where you could have been pushing through, and you still would have got that job a month later.
Yeah. So and you probably would have got it maybe sooner if you weren't in that depressive state and, like, feeling sorry for yourself, like, and just, like, your focus, you put your emotions to the side, like, all right, it sucks. And feel it, you know what I mean? But you got to push through it and then put it to the side and, like, compartmentalize your emotions, like put it in a room and lock it away for a little bit, because there's work to be done and we got to figure this out, pretty much, like, and the more you do that with the little things, the more you're going to be prepared for, the bigger tragedies that are inevitable for everyone. You're going to have tragic moments in life.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's bound to come.
So prepare yourself for it.
Don't let it just...
It's like life is a lot about expectations.
Yeah, it kind of sucks to say, because, like, you're like, why can't I just, grieve? People want to grieve, take it all in, not really do nothing, but, like we were talking about, that drives you deeper into that state. It just makes things worse.
And life is brutal. I mean, it's not gonna wait up. It's not gonna stop and press pause for you.
Yeah.
The mortgage company is not gonna delay your mortgage for freaking months because you lost someone or you lost your job. I mean, you have to. The work needs to be done, and if you let your emotions overcome you to the point where you can't act and still get the things done that need to be done,
right,
then you're not gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie, like it's gonna be rough, a lot rougher than if you push through. Yeah, and it all ties into, like, looking for the meaning. You know what I mean? Like, if you think the meaning is just to scroll TikTok and get that instant gratification and look on Instagram and even YouTube all day, and, you know what I mean, like, or watch TV or play video games or beat your little Willie, you know what I mean?
Occupy your mind with things that that's not benefiting you.
It's not doing nothing but temporary happiness that is only going to make you.
Oh, these two celebrities just broke up. Like, oh my God! Like, why do you think that happened? Oh, he cheated. Oh, You're making a mystery stories in your head about people you don't even know. you're judging people, like.
But it's
like,
satisfying. They love it. It's like pacifying. It's like a pacifier. It's like a baby.
It makes you feel better about yourself.
A baby with a pacifier. Like that's what you're acting like when that's like what you expect. Like, and that's what you think the meaning of life is to be. Like to work your 40 hours
and report on,
and then come home and just pacify yourself with TV and TikTok and just all these distractions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add on the outro?
Just like you said already, self-reflect. You know, think about what's important, your purpose, finding your purpose.
Yes.
You know, people just do stuff blindly that doesn't benefit them. And I'm not saying everything you gotta do has to benefit you. You gotta be selfish, but don't go out of your way to make bring other people's life down to where you think you're at in the moment. Like you can't get out of it, you can't improve.
Yeah.
And I think the internet is just, you know, there's a lot of hateful people out in the world. I don't think they're terrible people. I think it's just they need to, you know.
They're unhappy and they're trying to project that, and you know, misery loves company, and it's also a good thing to have those hateful people. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, like you need some haters out there to push you to go harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do encourage everyone not to be that way because it's not good for your own soul. So
yeah. But yeah, that's all for the video, y'all.
That's all. Hopefully you took something from it, and see you guys next time for the next talk.
Yes, sir.
Peace.